Welcome trainers and Pokemon fans to a deep dive into the world of one of the franchise's most enigmatic and beloved legendary Pokemon, Lugia. Whether you first encountered Lugia soaring across the box art of Pokemon Silver, watched its dramatic debut in Pokemon the Movie 2000 like I did, or battled it in the depths of the World Islands, Lugia's presence has left an indelible mark on the Pokemon universe and its fans. In this video, we'll explore Lugia's origins, its mythological and design inspirations, the story behind its creation, the meaning of its name, and its most prominent appearances across media, and the unique traits and symbolism that have made it a cultural icon. So, let's begin our journey into the mysteries of the Guardian of the Seas. Lugia made its first appearance in Pokemon Gold and Silver, released in 1999, as the game mascot of Pokemon Silver and later Pokemon Soul Silver and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the lore of the Johto region, Lugia is known as the Guardian of the Seas, a powerful being said to dwell deep beneath the ocean's surface. According to Pokédex entries in later generations, Lugia's powers are so immense that even a gentle flutter of its wings can cause storms capable of lasting 40 days, a possible allusion to biblical floods. Because of this, Lugia chooses to live in solitude at the bottom of the sea, surfacing only when necessary to restore balance or quell raging storms. The mythology of Johto tells of two towers in Ecruteak City, the Brass Tower, where Lugia once resided, and the Bell Tower, home to Ho-Oh. The destruction of the Brass Tower by lightning strike and subsequent fire led Lugia to flee to the World Islands, seeking refuge and ensuring its overwhelming power would not threaten the world above. This event also set the stage for Ho-Oh's resurrection of the three legendary beasts, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. In later games, Lugia's role as a guardian and bringer of balance is reinforced. For example, in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, players must gather the Silver Wing and Tidal Bell, then witness the Kimono Girls dance to summon Lugia at the World Islands. In Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, Lugia appears as the corrupted Shadow Lugia, codenamed XD-001, a unique variant created by the villainous Cypher organization. This myth isn't just fantasy, it draws from real-world Kyoto, where two iconic temples stand, the Golden Pavilion, Kinkakuji, and the Silver Pavilion, Ginkakuji. The Golden Pavilion's rooftop ornament is a phoenix, directly inspiring Ho-Oh's design. The Silver Pavilion, though never fully covered in silver, symbolizes serenity and restraint, qualities reflected in Lugia's calm, oceanic power. Not only that, but the real-life Golden Pavilion also burned down on July 2, 1950, mirroring the in-game events, albeit by a novice monk starting the fire, not a lightning strike. By linking Ho-Oh to gold and Lugia to silver, Pokemon's creators mirrored Kyoto's twin temples, embedding Japanese cultural heritage into Johto's legendary lore. Lugia's lore is not limited to Johto either. In Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it can be found in Sea Morville, and in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it appears in North Paldean Sea, after receiving a special treat from the character Snacksworth. Across all these appearances, Lugia's defining traits remain its immense power, its role as a guardian, and its preference for isolation to protect others from its destructive potential. Lugia's design is a fascinating blend of mythological, biological, and creative influences. Its most direct mythological inspiration is Ryujin, the Shinto dragon god of the sea, who dwelt in a palace beneath the waves and controlled the tides and storms. This connection is reflected in Lugia's aquatic tendencies, its ability to calm or create storms, and its status as a revered, almost divine figure in the Pokemon world. Visually, Lugia combines elements of dragons, birds, and marine creatures. Its streamlined silver-white body and blue underbelly evoke the beluga whale, while its long neck and wing-like appendages resemble those of a grey heron or other aquatic birds. Even its cry in the anime and movies is not too dissimilar to that of whale song. Some fans and analysts have also noted similarities to the plesiosaur, an extinct marine reptile, and the behemoth, a dragon-like creature from Arabic mythology, often associated with the sea. Lugia's shiny form, with its pink and white coloration, may reference the coral hues of Eugene's palace. The combination of avian and marine features gives Lugia a unique, otherworldly appearance that conveys both power and grace. Its large, hand-like wings, rigid backplates, and expressive eyes further distinguish it from other legendary Pokemon, reinforcing its status as a creature of both the sky and the sea. The story of Lugia's creation is as intriguing as its in-universe mythology. Unlike most Pokemon, which are designed by Game Freak's core team, Lugia was conceptualized by Takeshi Shudo, the chief writer for the Pokemon anime and the first 3 movies. Shudo originally envisioned Lugia, then codenamed Pokemon X, as a symbol of the deep ocean currents, a maternal figure embodying the source of all life. He intended for Lugia to be both male and female, or even hermaphroditic, reflecting the duality and the generative power of the sea. Shudo's vision for Lugia was deeply personal, and he expressed regret that the final version was voiced by a man rather than a woman in Pokemon the Movie 2000. The design of Lugia was finalized by Ken Sugimori and the Game Freak team, who adapted Shudo's concept into a form that would fit both the movie and the games. Early concept art depicted Lugia with an X-shaped motif on its stomach, and only 6 plates on its back, remnants of which can be seen in some anime appearances. Interestingly, Lugia was not originally planned for inclusion in Pokemon Gold and Silver. It was absent from the 1997 Nintendo Space World demo and only appeared in the 1999 demo, complete with its signature move Aeroblast. Shudo was reportedly surprised to see Lugia integrated into the games, having expected it to remain exclusive to the movie. The decision to make Lugia a psychic type rather than a water or dragon was made to give it a unique identity and to balance its counterpart, Ho-Oh. The creation of Shadow Lugia, XD001 for Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, was handled by James Turner, who chose its striking dark coloration and finalized its design based on sketches by Hiromoto Shinichi. Shadow Lugia's unique appearance and role is an unpurifiable shadow Pokemon added a new dimension to Lugia's legacy. Lugia's Japanese name, Lugia, is a constructed term with no direct meaning in Japanese, but several plausible etymological routes have been proposed. One theory suggests a connection to the ancient Greek word argyros, meaning silver, reflecting Lugia's role as the mascot of Pokemon Silver and its silvery coloration. Other possible influences include beluga, the beluga whale whose name and appearance may have inspired Lugia's design, deluge, referring to great floods or storms aligning with Lugia's storm-bringing powers, luna, the Latin word for moon, possibly referencing Lugia's association with the night and the sea, as well as its counterpart relationship with Ho-Oh, the sun-like phoenix, Lutea, an early name for Bahamut, the mythic fish or dragon. In Japanese, the name is pronounced Lugia with a soft G sound. The name's flowing syllables and exotic sound contribute to its mythical aura. While Lugia's name has been consistently pronounced correctly in the anime ever since Lugia's appearance in Pokemon the Movie 2000, Weird Al Yankovic pronounced it with a hard G in his song Pokemon, which played during the ending credits of the film. The English name Lugia is a direct transliteration of the Japanese, preserving the original sound and branding across languages. The consistency is rare among Pokemon names and reflects the character's global significance. In English, Lugia is typically pronounced Lugia, with the emphasis on the first syllable. The name structure, beginning with a liquid L and ending with a soft ia, gives it a sense of fluidity and majesty, fitting for a guardian of the seas. Some fan theories suggest additional meanings, such as a blend of Lugia, Latin for to mourn, alluding to Lugia's solemn, storm-calming role, or Lugi, from ludic or loge, den, lair, though these are speculative. The name's cross-linguistic uniformity, appearing as Lugia in French, German, Spanish, Italian and Korean, reinforces its status as a brand coinage optimized for global appeal. The name's soft, melodic sound mirrors Lugia's graceful movements and its association with the calming of storms. At the same time, the name's uniqueness sets Lugia apart from other legendary Pokémon, emphasizing its singular place in the Pokémon mythos. Lugia's most iconic appearance is in Pokémon the Movie 2000 The Power of One, known in Japan as Maboroshi no Pokemon Lugia Bakutan, or Mirage Pokémon Lugia's Explosive Birth. Interestingly, the term Bakutan, meaning explosive birth, is apparently a neologism created specifically for the film. In this film, Lugia is central to the legend of Shamuti Island, where an ancient prophecy warns that disturbing the harmony of the three legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos and Moltres, will bring about global catastrophe. When the villain, Lawrence III, attempts to capture the birds, their conflict threatens to destroy the world. Lugia, the guardian of the sea, emerges to quell the chaos, communicating with Ash and the others via telepathy, and ultimately restoring balance with the help of the Chosen One. The movie's themes of harmony, environmental stewardship, and the interconnectedness of all life are embodied in Lugia's actions and the haunting melody of Lugia's song, which plays a pivotal role in calming the legendary birds and healing the world. Lugia's ability to speak through telepathy, its immense power and its willingness to sacrifice itself for the greater good all contribute to its legendary status. Lugia has also appeared in other Pokémon movies, including Hooper and the Clash of Ages, where it is summoned to protect Ash and his friends, and Pokémon The Power of Us, where it is revered as a bringer of wind and a symbol of hope for Fula City. In the Pokémon anime, Lugia has made several memorable appearances. Its first major role outside the movies was in the Johto Journeys arc, specifically the three-part story beginning with The Mystery is History, episode 220. In this arc, Ash and his friends encounter a baby Lugia, nicknamed Silver, and its fiercely protective parent in the Whirl Islands. The episodes explore themes of family, protection, and the dangers of human interference with legendary Pokémon. Notably, the parent Lugia displays maternal instincts, a nod to Takeshi Shudo's original vision. Lugia has also appeared in later anime series including Pokémon Journeys, where it participates in raid battles and befriends Ash and Go. Its recurring presence in the anime reinforces its status as a powerful, wise, and compassionate guardian. Lugia's influence extends across the Pokémon video game franchise. As the mascot of Pokémon Silver, Soul Silver, and XD Gale of Darkness, Lugia is featured on box art and plays a central role in the game's narratives. In the mainline games, players can encounter and capture Lugia in the Whirl Islands, in Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, Sea Morville, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Ultra Space Wilds in Ultra Moon, Max Lair in Sword and Shield, Ramanas Park, Shining Pearl, and the North Paldean Sea in Scarlet and Violet. In Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness, Lugia appears as Shadow Lugia, XD-001, a corrupted form created by Cypher. Shadow Lugia is notable for being immune to purification by conventional means, and for its exclusive move, Shadow Blast. Its dramatic design and role as the ultimate Shadow Pokémon have made it a fan favourite. Lugia has also appeared in numerous spin-off games, including the Pokémon Mystery Dungeon series, where it serves as a powerful ally and guardian, and the Super Smash Bros. Series, where it unleashes its signature Aeroblast attack as a Pokeball summon. Lugia's legacy in the Pokémon trading card game is equally impressive. Since its debut in the Neo Genesis set in 2000, Lugia has been featured in dozens of cards, many of which are highly sought after by collectors and competitive players alike. Some of the most iconic Lugia cards include Lugia from Neo Genesis, Lugia from Aquapolis, Lugia EX from Unseen Forces, Lugia Legend, Lugia from Call of Legends, Lugia V-Star, and the promo card Shadow Lugia. Lugia cards are prized for their powerful attacks, striking artwork, and nostalgic value. The Neo Genesis Lugia is especially coveted, with pristine copies fetching tens of thousands of dollars at auction. In competitive play, cards like Lugia EX and Lugia V-Star have anchored successful decks, while the unique Shadow Lugia promo remains a collector's gem. From its mythic origins and behind-the-scenes creation, To its enduring legacy across games, anime, movies, and the TCG, Lugia stands as one of the most iconic and beloved legendary Pokemon. Its story is one of balance, guardianship, and the delicate interplay between power and responsibility. Whether you admire Lugia for its majestic design, its role as a protector, or its deep symbolic resonance, there's no denying its place at the heart of the Pokemon universe. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the mysteries of Lugia. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your favourite Lugia moment in the comments below. Until next time, may the Guardian of the Seas watch over your adventures.